This is a story about one of the greatest mortal heroes of all time. His name is Odysseus. He was not like other people. When faced with any problem, no matter the circumstance, he could always think of a solution. He was braver than brave, willing to fight any war if it was required of him, except the Trojan War. He didn't want to fight for someone who did something stupid, but he had no choice. These dumb soldier dudes threw his son Telemachus in front of a moving plow, and they were like, "If you save your son's life, then you have to join the war." So, of course, Odysseus saved his son's life, and he had to go fight the war.
Yeah. I gotcha.
Odysseus and his friends were ready to return home after their long battle in Troy. But little did they know it would take 20 years for them to get back to their loved ones. They would have to escape from the deadly Cyclops. Escape Scylla and Charybdis. Live through Poseidon's curse. Escape a woman that turns people into pigs.
All for your men for a little favor.
Yeah, no. Travel down to the underworld and back. Okay, Odysseus, let's get this over with. Escape a messed up nymph.
Hey, the handsome.
Odysseus and his men are well on their way home, when they end up on the island of the Lotus Eaters, where they meet the Lotus Eaters. And of course, the Lotus Eaters offer them some lotus. You know you want to eat the lotus. It's so good, yeah. Everyone except Odysseus eats the lotus. It turns out that the lotus was like a drug. So all the men went crazy and did not want to go home. So Odysseus had to drag them onto the boats himself and sail away from that wretched island. It's a good thing that that lotus wears off. Odysseus and his crew ended up on the island of the Cyclops. They went to a cave, and they found lots of food. So of course they ate because they were hungry. And they were about to leave when Odysseus bid them to stay. He was like, "Well, you never know. Maybe the person will come and give us like presents or gifts or something." Just a thought. And that's when the Cyclops came in and started devouring them all.
Oh, look, some tasty. Whatever those things are.
Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa!
And now for the second course.
Odysseus!
Save me!
Oh yeah, that was tasty. While the Cyclops went to go herd his sheep, Odysseus came up with a brilliant plan that would set them all free. It was very simple. Poke the Cyclops' eye out, and ride under the sheep to escape. "Hey, Cyclops!" "Huh? Care for some wine?" "Sure!" Oh, and in case you're wondering, it's not alcoholic or anything. Okay. That was alcoholic. Alright, men. Let's poke his eye out. Me, 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 me. Me, 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 me. Ah! Oh, oh, ow! Ah! My eye! Ow! Ow! While Odysseus and his crew escaped from the Cyclops cave, they hopped off the ship and ran to their ships. As they were leaving, they thought they were safe, until Odysseus, his pride took over, and he got the Cyclops very frustrated, which ended up having him have a curse put upon him, and it was rough seas from then on. The next island Odysseus and his crew land on is the island of Circe. Odysseus tells his men to scout ahead and see if they can find anything important. They find Circe's place, and she turns them into pigs. Eurylochus does escape, and he tells Odysseus what happened. Odysseus goes to meet Circe to convince her to let his men go. On his way, he meets Hermes, who hands him some holy moly. Hermes tells him that it will protect him from her magic turn men into pigs spell.
Offer your men for a little favor.
Yeah, no. But we will take all that food of yours.
Fine.
Circe frees Odysseus' men, and they stay there for 1 year. Then they finally get bored of picking out and doing whatever, and decide to leave. Before they leave the island, Circe tells Odysseus that he must travel down to the underworld to meet the prophet Tiresias, to let him know what will happen in the future. Odysseus, you must avoid the island of the Sirens, but if you want to hear them, which you probably do, you must put beeswax in your crew's ear and have them tie you to a mast. You will also encounter Scylla and Charybdis. Steer clear of Charybdis, and let Scylla eat 6 of your men to make it happy. You will also wind up on the sun god Helios' island. There you will see his cattle. Whatever you do, do not eat his cattle. Don't! Oh yeah, and one more thing. You're going to be the only one to make it back home. And when you do, the suitors will be trying to take it over. What I'm saying is, you gotta kill him. Whew. That's a lot to take in. I'll keep that in mind, though. Thank you. Oh, and one more thing, Odysseus. You're going to land on the island of Calypso. And once you see Calypso, freak out. Odysseus realizes that they are approaching the island of the Sirens, which are kind of like bird-human things. Sorta. Odysseus tells his men to put beeswax in their ears, and to tie Odysseus to a mast. As Odysseus and his crew get closer to home, Odysseus sees that they are approaching Scylla and Charybdis. He knows that Scylla is going to eat at least 6 of his men. But he doesn't tell them that. He doesn't have to worry about Charybdis, because he knows none of them are going to die in that.
Look in the water! Over there! It's Charybdis! Look up there! What is that thing? It's Scylla. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep, we can go. What is that supposed to mean? Nothing.
Odysseus and his remaining crew are very low on food, and they need more. An island is in view, and Odysseus tells his crew not to eat the cattle. They land and look for other food besides the cattle, but they have no luck, and while Odysseus takes a nap, they decide to kill the cattle. Ha! Helios is angered and tells Zeus that if he doesn't make them pay, he will go down and light the underworld instead. Forever. Dun dun dun.
Ah, what a beautiful day out at sea. Yeah. Hey, Odysseus? Yeah? We kinda killed the cattle. You what?
It's lightning time. Ha! Odysseus survives and makes it to Calypso's island without even knowing it. Huh?
Hey, the handsome.
Oh no! Odysseus stays there for 7 years, and then decides to make a boat. He leaves and is now finally, after 20 years, going to make it home. When Odysseus arrives home, he is told to put on a disguise by Athena. He sees that the suitors are trying to take over his home, so he reveals himself to a few old friends and relatives, and they get ready to kill all the suitors.
So the battle begins. Roar! Let's end this now! Wait, I got a better idea. Hooray! We've taken back Ithaca!